1987 Liberty quarter dollar in your collection or tucked away in a drawer. This small coin might just turn the tables for you. Many people overlook it, thinking it's just another ordinary quarter. But some of these coins have features that make them far more valuable than their face value. Stick around until the end of this video because I'll share its potential price and how you can sell it the right way to get the most out of your find. The 1987 Liberty quarter dollar is part of the Washington Quarter Series, one of the most iconic coin series in United States history. First introduced in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. This coin replaced the standing Liberty quarter and quickly became a familiar piece in everyday transactions. The obverse features a detailed portrait of George Washington designed by John Flanagan, a design that remained largely unchanged for decades. The reverse features the heraldic eagle with outstretched wings, a powerful symbol of American strength and unity. In 1987, the United States Mint produced these quarters at two locations: Philadelphia with no mint mark and Denver with a D mint mark. No quarters were struck for circulation at the San Francisco Mint that year, but proof coins were made for collectors. Both the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced hundreds of millions of coins. But what makes some 1987 quarters valuable is their condition, special varieties, and rare minting errors that collectors hunt for today. During this period, the mint was transitioning to more modern equipment, but imperfections still happened. Some 1987 quarters show striking errors like off-center strikes, double dies, or die cracks. Others may display weak strikes or unusual planchet defects that make them stand out. Collectors are particularly drawn to coins with sharp details and original mint luster, as most quarters from this time circulated heavily and show significant wear. The condition of your 1987 quarter is crucial to its value. Circulated coins usually only fetch face value, but uncirculated or mint state examples graded by professional grading services can command premium prices. Coins graded MS-65 or higher with full details on Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers are especially desirable. Coins with bright original luster and no significant scratches or bag marks can surprise many collectors with their actual worth. Proof coins from San Francisco hold their own special appeal. These coins were struck using polished dies on specially prepared planchets, giving them a mirror-like finish and crisp details. While many proof coins were preserved in good condition, finding one in flawless condition, especially with cameo or deep cameo contrast, can still bring in impressive value. Another area that increases the value of some 1987 quarters is their role in error collecting. Doubled die obverses misaligned, dies clipped. 1973 The Liberty half dollar could actually be worth far more than the 50 cents stamped on it. Imagine pulling one from an old family collection or spotting it in a forgotten jar of coins and realizing that it could hold surprising value in today's market. After the intro, I said if you own this coin, it might turn the tables for you. So stay with me until the end of this video where I'll reveal its real value and how you can sell it for the best return. What if I told you that a simple coin from 1973, the Liberty half dollar, could actually be worth far more than the 50 cents stamped on it? Imagine pulling one from an old family collection or spotting it in a forgotten jar of coins and realizing that it could hold surprising value in today's market. After the intro, I said if you own this coin, it might turn the tables for you. So stay with me until the end of this video where I'll reveal its real value and how you can sell it for the best return. The 1973 Liberty half dollar, often called the Kennedy half dollar, carries one of the most recognizable designs in American coinage. The obverse features the profile of President John F. Kennedy, a design created in 1964 as a tribute after his assassination. The reverse displays the presidential seal, an eagle holding an olive branch and arrows, symbolizing both peace and strength. This coin was part of a series that became instantly popular with collectors because of their emotional connection to Kennedy's legacy. By 1973, the coin was being struck in copper nickel clad, rather than the 90% silver Composition used in its first year. The weight and appearance remained similar, but the shift reflected broader changes in U.S. coinage as silver was phased out of circulation coins due to rising metal costs, while the 1973 half dollar was produced in large numbers at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints. The San Francisco Mint also issued proof coins, which today are highly sought after by collectors for their mirror-like surfaces and sharp details. When it comes to value, condition, and rarity always set the stage. Circulated 1973 half dollars often trade close to face value, but uncirculated coins in mint state can command strong premiums. On eBay, high-grade examples, especially those certified MS65 or higher, frequently sell for several dollars to more than $50, depending on quality and luster. Proof coins graded PR69 or PR70 by PCGS or NGC can sell for even higher amounts, sometimes reaching into the hundreds when demand spikes. Auction platforms have shown similar results. Coins with exceptional eye appeal, strong strikes, and flawless surfaces draw serious bidding competition. Error coins from 1973 also carry strong premiums. Off-center strikes, double dies, or other striking mistakes have appeared in online sales with value soaring well beyond typical half dollars from that year. Collectors value the 1973 half dollar, not just for its monetary quarter dollar from 2006, the same one you might have in your pocket right now, could actually turn the tables for you financially. Yes, this coin that most people spend without a second thought has been fetching surprising prices on eBay auction houses and other online platforms. Some versions of this coin have sold for many times over their face value, and the reasons behind this will surprise you. Stick around until the end of this video because that is where I will reveal how much this coin is truly worth today and how you can sell it for maximum profit. The 2006 Liberty Quarter Dollar is part of the historic 50-state quarters program that the U.S. Mint launched in 1999. This program was designed to celebrate each state's unique history, culture, and symbols, making it one of the most popular coin collections in American history. By 2006, 5 states were honored with unique designs, and those were Nevada, Nebraska, Colorado, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Each design captured an important part of that state's identity, and these coins quickly became collectibles for millions of Americans. Nevada's quarter showcased wild Mustangs racing across the open plains, a tribute to freedom and the heritage of the western frontier. Nebraska's quarter depicted Chimney Rock with a covered wagon representing the courage of the pioneers who crossed the Great Plains. Colorado's quarter highlighted the snow-capped Rocky Mountains, reflecting natural beauty and rugged spirit. North Dakota's quarter featured two American bison, a nod to both wildlife and the Great Plains legacy. Finally, South Dakota's quarter portrayed Mount Rushmore framed with a pheasant, tying together history and nature in one powerful image. While these coins were minted in the millions, not all are created equal. Their value today depends on several important factors, like condition, rarity, mint mark, and whether they feature any unique errors. A circulated 2006 quarter from everyday pocket change may not be worth more than 25 cents. But if you have an uncirculated coin or one graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC, the value increases significantly. High-grade specimens, especially those in mint state 67 or higher, have sold on eBay and through auction houses for amounts far beyond their face value. The real game changers are error coins from 2006. Some quarters were struck off-center, some on the wrong planchette, and some with double die errors. That made them extremely collectible. These errors are rare and highly sought after by collectors, who are always searching for the next unusual piece to add to their collections. For example, a 2006 quarter with a visible striking error has been known to sell for several $100 depending on the type and visibility of the mistake. Another aspect that increases value is proof and silver proof sets. In 2006, the U.S. What if I told you that a simple old penny from 1927 could be hiding in your drawer or jar of loose change, and that this very coin has the power to change your financial game forever? Yes, the 1927 Liberty Wheat Penny may look like just another piece of copper, but it carries with it a history so deep and a value so surprising that collectors all over the world are willing to pay incredible amounts for it. If you happen to own one, it might just turn the tables for you. Stick around until the end of this video, because not only will I share its fascinating story, but also how much it can be worth today and the way you can sell it for the maximum return. The 1927 Wheat Penny belongs to the iconic Lincoln Cent series that started in 1909. When it was first released, the design by Victor David Brenner was revolutionary, featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, making it the first US coin to honor a real historical person. On the reverse of the 1927 version, you will find the words 1 cent framed by 2 stalks of wheat, a symbol of prosperity and growth. And this is why it is known as the Wheat Penny. Now, the year 1927 was a period of transformation for America. The country was booming in the roaring 20s, with industries, automobiles, and stock markets reaching new heights. Yet, beneath that excitement was a brewing economic storm that would later erupt into the Great Depression. Coins minted during this time carry not just monetary value but also the emotions, struggles, and triumphs of an entire generation. Every 1927 penny is a little time capsule of that era. The 1927 Wheat Penny was minted in 3 major locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia mint coins carry no mint mark. Denver pennies bear a small d, and San Francisco pennies have an S. Each mint mark affects rarity and value, with the San Francisco version being among the most sought after by collectors, made mostly of copper with a small percentage of tin and zinc. These pennies were struck in millions. However, not all have survived in good condition. Everyday use, circulation, and time have worn down many of them, making pristine examples much more valuable. This is where coin grading plays a huge role. A 1927 penny in average condition may only fetch a small amount, but one in mint state condition can sell for hundreds or even thousands. Collectors on platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and other online marketplaces are constantly searching for high-grade 1927 wheat pennies. Reports show that certain rare conditions, such as those graded MS65 or higher, can command astonishing prices. In fact, some pristine specimens have sold for over $10,000 at major auctions. This makes the coin not just a piece of history but also a solid investment. Errors and varieties make this coin even more exciting. Some 1927 pennies display doubling on the date or lettering, off-center strikes, or other minting anomalies. These error coins are especially prized by collectors because they are unique and far rarer than regular issues. If you have one of these, the value can skyrocket. The beauty of the 1927 Wheat Penny is not just in its age, but in what it represents. Imagine holding a coin that circulated during the Jazz Age, when radios became common, when Charles Lindbergh made his historic flight across the Atlantic, and when American society was changing at lightning speed. That 1 penny could have been in the pocket of a farmer, a businessman, or a young child during one of the most colorful decades in US history. Over the years, many people have dismissed old pennies as junk change. Yet collectors know that each year and each mint mark tells its own story. The 1927 issue has gained a reputation as one of the more desirable dates for its beauty, history, and investment potential. On eBay, you can find circulated examples, selling anywhere from a couple of dollars to several hundred, depending on grade. Auction houses, however, reveal the true power of this coin, as certified high-grade pieces have consistently broken expectations and set new records. This shows the